W.F. Howes presents an unabridged recording of Bryant and May, London Bridge is Falling Down, by Christopher Fowler, narrated by Tim Goodman. For Pete, for all of it. Part 1. London exists because of London Bridge. Peter Jackson. Chapter 1. The Girl on the Crossing. May in Regent's Park could put a spring in the step of a corpse. Crimson and saffron flower beds, enamelled lawns, fountains glittering beneath an azure sky. 12,000 roses in Queen Mary's garden, blossoming in a riotous display of colour that was positively vulgar. The month brought forth scented air and warmth to the back of the neck. Sammy Jansom's hand hurt. She had spent the previous afternoon slicing lemons, and her knife had slipped. The lemon juice had got under the dressing, and made her wince every time she lifted a tray. She'd had to stop and buy some waterproof plasters and boots, but there'd been a queue, and now she was running later than usual. Usually she wore her black Adidas trainers and changed in the staff dressing-room. But this morning she had snapped a lace while retying it on the tube and had been forced to don her pumps. She cut through the park from its lower corner near Baker Street, heading for her shift at the U.S. Ambassador's residence. Winfield House stood behind 15-foot-high black iron gates that appeared decorative, but could withstand a missile attack. The bland chocolate box of a building on the northwest side of the park had been commissioned by the Woolworth heiress Barbara Hutton, who had lived there with her husband, Cary Grant. Once it had provided hunting grounds for boar and deer. Now its marquees held smug receptions and charity fundraisers in the vast manicured garden. Sammy was the toast mistress responsible for charging classes. There were rarely fewer than 200 guests in the watery green garden room. The champagne glasses had to be half filled before the room was opened, then topped up as they were handed out. Right now the sergeant-at-arms would be ensuring that the same geometric volume of glassware was available on every table. Someone else would set out individual chocolates, spacing them equally across the tables. The treats were decorated with Belgian fondant, each dressed with a tiny...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?